Hello guys, in this class, let's now discuss the sum and difference of function. Well, let's just explain this part. There's nothing here, very simple. We said that if f and g are any two functions, take note that f plus g of x is equal to fx plus g of f, provided both of them have the same domain. So f minus g of x is same as f of f minus g of x, provided they have the same domain. So what we are trying to say is that the first thing to do is that we check their domain. After checking their domain, we add them. Is that cool? So let's solve question on that.
Hold on a bit. As far as 100 level is concerned, right, for both first and second semester, your complete series of classes, including your practicals, everything from beginning to the end is in the LearnLift app. All you have to do is just march down to your Play Store or App Store and download the LearnLift app. And then you're going to have access to every singular class. So just move down to tertiary, click on tertiary plan, where you're going to see all your classes as far as your 100 level is concerned. And guess what? Your video lessons are there, your CBT is there, you have access to your past questions, you have access to your notes. Very, very important. Man, this semester, you must do well. Anyway, let's proceed quickly as we march down to our class and continue our class. Enjoy.
We're giving that SQ plus GX. Find out. How do we solve that? First, permit me to rule this part of the board so that we solve one here. Now, to find f of g of x, the first thing first is to find their domain. Okay. Now, what's the domain here? Is there square root here? No. Is there denominator here? No. So the domain first, domain of f is real numbers. That's minus infinity to what? Infinity. Come here. Is there square root here? No. Is there denominator here? No. So what's the domain of g? Domain of g is equal to what? Real number. So first, they are both domain is equal to domain of f intersect domain of g are both what? Real numbers. I was just trying to explain that both of them, their domain are what? Real numbers. So we now add directly. Just so it's just normal adding, add their corresponding elements. So f plus g of x will now be equal to x cubed how many s cubed do we have here? We have s cubed here, we have s cubed here. S cubed or s cubed, that's 2s cubed. Now here we have is there x squared? Yes. That'll give me minus 4s squared plus 2s squared. That'll give me what? Minus 2x squared. Here we have 5x. Is there any x here? Minus. So 5x minus x, that will give me what? Plus 4x. Here we have 3. Here we have 3 sine x. So that will give me minus 3 sine x. They don't have corresponding element now. So that 3 and 3 sine x are different. So that's why I just say minus 3 and minus 3 sine x. This becomes the answer. First, you just change their corresponding. They have the same. You just know that they have the same. You just find their domain and intersect both of them and add corresponding elements. Nothing hard there. Let's find f of g now. F of minus g of x. First of all, we already know their domain, and domain of f is real number. Domain of g is real number. So we said that their general domain becomes domain of f intercept domain of g, which is what? Real number. Okay? So to find f of g now, it now becomes x cubed minus 4x squared minus plus 5x minus 3 minus bracket open s cubed plus 2x squared minus x minus 3 sine x. S cubed minus s cubed, both of them will cancel, so they will go, right? So minus 4x minus 2x, that will give me minus 6. It's 5x. 5x minus x. This is like saying 5x minus x. That's 5x plus x. That will give me what? Plus 6x. Here we have 3. 3 minus, there's nothing there now. 3 minus That's same as saying minus 3 minus 0, which is to give me what? Minus 3. Yeah, this will give me, for this one now, that will give me 0 minus 3 sine x. Right? 0 minus, okay, 0 minus, that's same as saying 0 minus 3 sine x. Minus become plus, that become plus 3 sine x. You see by the, or you just expand and start adding them, anyone you want to do, but just add or subtract their corresponding element, but find their word domain. Very simple. Let's see under sum and difference. This one, let's see how do we solve this. First of all, let's find domain. What's the domain of this one? Domain of f is real number because no square root now. What's the domain of g of x? There's denominator, so we look at the denominator. That will give me, from that denominator, we know that in domain, how to find domain, that is x cubed minus 3x not equal to 0. Right? Because it's denominator only. So x is common. Domain will be equal to, s is common, that's x into x minus 3 not equal to 0. That's domain of g. Domain of g will now be equal to s not equal to 0, s minus 3 not equal to 0. So domain of g now will give me, that's x not equal to 0, x not equal to minus 3. So what's domain? Domain is such that s and element of real number is not equal to 0 and 3. Or you said domain is equal to real number except 0 and minus 3. So what now mean they are both of them, they are domain intercept. Now 0 and 3 too are real numbers. So we can, if you combine both of them together now, we can say domain is equal to domain of f intercept domain of g is equal to real numbers except what? 0 and minus 3. I combine the real number because first one is all real numbers, second one is all real number except minus 3. So I combine both of them together. That's just their domain. So that one we will just solve it, not that it has any implication. So I'll now go to their adding now. What is f plus g of x? That becomes x squared plus 5x plus 2 plus 5 all over x squared minus 3x. So you can decide to say you want to find the LCM. Let's see, from there you can decide to say you want to find the LCM. Are you with me? Finding the LCM will make it more complicated, but let's just find the LCM now. LCM here will give me, this will be over 1 now. So it will give me x cubed minus 3x. So the LCM here will now be equal to this times 1. This is divided by this. So it now becomes what? X squared plus 5x plus 2 bracket to point x squared minus 3x plus this will cancel this 1 times 5. So this is the answer. So f plus g of x will give me x squared plus 5x plus 2 bracket, I'm just repeating this, x squared minus 3x minus 5 all over, is it minus or plus 5? And about x squared minus 3x. Only you do f of g, but f of minus g will give the same thing now. We have already looked for their general domain. It's just this minus. So our answer will still be this, but here will be minus. So that's for this one. So now f of minus g of x. I want you to take that one as assignment. But it will be the same answer. Only what we change is that this place that they assign will now become what? Minus. It will be the same answer. Do you understand? It's just to put them by the way and find the word LCM. If you say you understand, in the next class we'll do product and word quotient. I'll see you in that class. Hope
hope you've enjoyed this class. Guess what? To follow up for more classes, just download the LearnLift app, whether on Play Store or App Store, and then follow up your classes. You must do extremely well. I'll see you in class. Bye-bye.